Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm going to talk about how I intend to see Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, my plan for seeing the movie, talk through how I'm planning to see it, and then ask you, how do you plan on seeing Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves? All right, so here's my plan. My plan to see Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves is specifically to so I'm assuming it's going to drop on a Thursday. That's what most normal movies drop on normally. And so my plan right now is to get tickets for opening night at the first possible show, which in my area should be on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Right? Excuse me. And so and my plan is to go see it by myself. My family has an interest in it, but most of my family's not like as hyped on films as I am, and they like to go like on a Saturday at excuse me, to go on a Saturday specifically at there on a matinee, right? So my plan is to see it at the earliest possible opportunity, Thursday night, 7 p.m. on the week that it drops, by myself, right? Then my plan is to take off Friday from work, right? And then talk to my friends and see, talk to my D&D peoples and get as many of them together to see it together on Friday, probably like a 7 p.m. show, right? And so I'm going to see it, if my circle of D&D people, local D&D people, when they want to see it, and then try to get together a Friday friends showing, right? Now, I'm hoping to do that for like a 7 o'clock show or an 8 o'clock show on a Friday night. And for that show, I'm going to try to get my friends to go with me to the King of Prussia IMAX. So in my area, so I live in the Philadelphia area, and when I see it on, and actually I know this is going to sound really strange, when I see it on Thursday night, I'm going to use I have a Regal movie pass, right? And I can see it for 50 cents. And that's exactly what I'm going to, because, well, actually, it's not even 50 cents. That's just the service fee that I can see as many movies as I want in a month at Regal. And I'm going to go see it at a normal Regal theater, right? I'm not going to go on any kind of special screen. And the reason why is I want to see it with the people who are excited in my normal area, right? And I want to experience the movie myself, and I want to experience the crowd experiencing the movie, right? Then on Friday night at 7 or 8 p.m., I want to see it on IMAX at the King of Prussia IMAX, right? And on the largest possible screen I can see it, right? And I want to see it with my D&D peoples, right? My local D&D peoples, right? And then in addition to that, if I can do it, I'm going to try to squeeze in another Regal showing on Friday at between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. So I'll see it twice on Friday, right? And then finally, I will go with my family at the showing time that they will enjoy best, which I think is going to be Saturday, on Saturday for a matinee. And, right now I have 4 children, and 3 of them are out of the house. We're really, they're, I have a daughter in college. I have a son who's crushing it down in Maryland, just stacking cash down there. He's doing really good. I'm really proud of him. And then I have a daughter who lives in the rural areas of Pennsylvania, and she's been doing extremely well too. Recently got a promotion, but they're all out of the house, so I'm not going to be able to, I don't think it's fair to ask them to come back just for this, right? But then also, you know what? I might invite them, because my kids are pretty nice. They're really nice. We're really blessed. All of my kids that are out of the house, they will come home for birthdays. They will come home for Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. I really don't take that for granted. It's a huge blessing. And, they make the trip and they come to our house, and, my wife makes all their favorite foods, and we're so blessed that they continue to come home on a regular basis. And I really don't take that for granted. But I think it's unfair to ask them to come back just for this, right? But that's kind of a big trip. And it's I'm passionate about it, but it's not their thing, right? So that's a big trip and a lot of expense for them. So I don't think, but my youngest son is interested in, who's still in the house, and he's in high school, is interested in seeing the film, and my wife is interested in seeing the film. So we're just gonna have a nice family go, and so that, and then I would love to put 2, 3, 5, 10 more showings on top of that. But I learned a lesson with Star Wars in that you don't want to gorge yourself. So my plan is to see it 4 times in 3 days and cut it off there, and do not see it for another month. And then right when it's about to go out, right, if it can stay, I think it'll stay in theaters a month, I want to see it one more time on the big screen before it goes out. So I'm going to cap myself purposely. I'm going to cap myself at 5 showings, right? 4 in the first 3 days of its opening, and one more time before it goes out. And I'm super psyched. And I think, and so I just wanted to let you know, how I plan on seeing it, who I plan on seeing it with. I also want to let you know I have a plan, right? Like this is a twice in a lifetime. Actually, hopefully this will happen, 3 more times, right? But it's possible that this could be a twice in lifetime event, right? And so, and I'm incredibly blessed. I could see it whenever and however many times I want to. But I also, I just think in life we have to maintain a balance, and I think we should put a cap on how many times that we should see a movie. And I think 5 is an amount of time I can see it, really enjoy it, get the most out of it, but I'm not going to glut myself on it, right? Like, because I just don't want to gorge on this film, right? So, so basically, that's it. That's my plan. I think it's a sound plan. One, what do you think of my plan? Do you think I should change any of that? Do you have any ideas on how I can enjoy it better? Is there anybody I'm not thinking of? Is there any selfishness in my plan? Should any of my plans be adjusted? And then, much more importantly, what are you guys going to do? How are you going to enjoy? What are your plans to enjoy Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves? I'd love to hear your journey to Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves. I really can't wait to hear what you have to say about the film and your plan to see it. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.